It's both funny and strange how object-oriented we humans are. Although in reality we don't actually see physical objects, we perceive them as a result of our ability to recognize patterns within structure. As such, when presented with a recognizable object, our brains can make the connection easily between what is being seen and the name associated with it. We may not literally see the object itself. The pattern recognition of our brains allows us to recognize it and assign it an object-oriented label. Writing a story is like welding steel. Each piece needs to fit together in order for it to be effective. Beginnings, middles, and endings have been used in storytelling since the dawn of time, as it is a concept that we are all hardwired to embrace. It's something so basic to our way of thinking that we cannot understand any experience that does not fit into a model of a narrative. No matter what happens in life, we always try and figure out the beginning, middle, and end. We need stories. Without them our world would be fragmented, without purpose or cohesion. Pain can be a tricky thing to navigate. We understand it and recognize its meaning, yet no two of us are wired in the same way. Pain is our body's way of telling us that something isn't right, whether it be injury or illness, so it's important to listen. Thankfully, our minds will point us in the correct direction when it comes to finding a solution. Understanding that our pattern of pain is quite different from another and developing empathy towards their condition is of the utmost importance. With this kind of attitude, we can rely on ourselves and others to help get us through hard times. Beauty abounds in this world, and it's clear that sometimes it grips us regardless of our own expectations or effort. When we look at a baby's impish grin, a brilliant flower in the height of its bloom, or the calm of the ocean stretching far beyond what we can see, beauty is revealed in an almost magical pattern. It captivates our senses and gives us license to explore parts of ourselves that might otherwise remain neglected. This beautiful world opens pathways for self-discovery, not just awaiting exploration, but actively inviting it. Recognizing the patterns that shape us can be tricky, but it's worth taking a look. Subtle things like stories, beauty, and pain can be found everywhere, and it's up to us to observe them. On any given day we encounter these patterns in different ways. What matters is being aware and making sure our days are meaningful. Recognizing these patterns may require some effort, but being mindful of who we are and where we're headed never hurts. It's time to pay attention to the universal patterns that make us who we are.